Hi. Hi. Everyone. People. People who deserve better. In every single way. The whole system is collapsing. And it has been for a long time. And it keeps getting worse. And I am going to just talk about it because I want to. We are look I want you to look up the term inshitification. Seriously educate yourself on inshitification. It's a real thing. It has to do with how we've been screwed so hard by rich people, but specifically companies. But people are also, there are people who are contributing to this and who are taking advantage of you every single day, and you're engaging with it constantly. We are deep in the mud of a society that is built on taking advantage of other people and painting a fake narrative. There is so many. We are surrounded by a multitude of lies, and I should just stop being vague about this. You go on this. You open up your TikTok, your Instagram, you open it, you look at stuff, and you are instantly, completely bombarded with people who are acting like they're someone like you or me. And I won't say you and me because we have differences too. But there are people that will appear on this that you'll see thousands of people you'll see maybe every day, every week. I don't know the numbers, but you interact with this, and what happens is you open this up and you're inundated with people saying, get ready with me. Here's my DIY closet full of my 30 outfits that I cycle out every single year. Product link in the description. You want to look like me? You want to, the sponsored, this video is brought to you by this company. Check out this Temu link. We're being inundated. I'm tired of playing the game. We're in this stupid game, and I want to talk about how this freaking all of this content creation, social media stuff, it is like 90%. It is filled with 90 to 95% of people in this MLM, this pyramid scheme, where people are trying to give themselves meaning in their lives by filming when they go to Costa Rica with their best friends. They go to Costa Rica and they film themselves and like living the best life. Here's my brand new outfit that I bought for this trip. Don't ask how much credit card debt I got into by spending money on this plane ticket. Well, it never ends. It never ends because there is no escaping any. It is all a lie, by the way. Everything. It's all a bunch of lies. You engage with these things. You one video. Top 20 Amazon finds that I found for kitchen gadgets, right? By the way, All the Amazon links for these products are in the description of the video. You scroll to another video. Check out this brand new makeup brand was randomly owned and operated. And you think it's a small company. No, it turns out it's part of a bigger corporation. And that person's getting paid. Oh, also, you want to know what else is happening? That person's showing you the makeup and the lipstick. They have these lights on them. They've did their hair all nice. They act like they're one of you. They act like you relate to these people because you see them in their home, and you think this person's just like me. If they can do this, then I could do this. I should post about my life. I should post about my life and do the same thing. Maybe I can get brands to give me a lump sum of money. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can aspire to be these people who turn on this camera, right? And eventually make a living by lying to people. Check out my Raycon earbuds. Check out my Raycon earbuds, guys. You better check them out, and they're so great. And I'll tell you the same talking points that's given to every single person who has the camera. It's always the same talking points. Buy it in the description. Buy it with my discount code, 10% off. Buy, purchase. You never have enough. You never have enough stuff. There's always more that you should be getting. Continue to purchase. How many outfits do you have in your closet? Only 15? You only have 15 outfits in your closet? But have you already worn them before? Because if you already worn them before, especially if you've already taken a selfie in Costa Rica with that outfit on before, if you've already taken a picture of yourself in that outfit, you might as well throw it away. Because how are you going to impress all of your followers? All of the people who look up to you and want to live just like you if you're wearing the same shirt that you wore to last year's Costa Rica vacation. Oh, now you're not innovating. Now you're not living that lifestyle that you want your followers to look up to. It's a game. It's a game that we've all fallen victim to, and the only people who benefit from it are not even the creators. Maybe to some extent they benefit from it. Maybe to some extent they benefit from it. But the people who are benefiting are the shareholders, the rich conglomerate people who own all the same companies. It's like, oh, which toothpaste do I want? Do I want Crest or Colgate? Look how it's all tied up into the... Look at these parent companies. It's all the same people. We don't have choices anymore. We don't have choices, and we're being manipulated every single day. So many times we're being manipulated because of this. And I'm not going to be here saying, I'm quitting my smartphone. I'm not going to pretend to jump up on this trend. I'm done being one of them. I have these two giant studio lights on. This is not how my room looks. I have this camera zoomed in only to my face so you can't see that I have laundry on the ground and it's a mess in here because I'm a person. I'm a person, and I have laundry that's misplaced. I have stuff that's not cleaned up. I have surfaces that I need to take care of. Everything's out of whack. Money-wise, I'm doing terrible. I'm a person. And maybe that's the best way to do this. Because I don't want to stop doing this. I don't want to turn off the camera and not stream anymore. But I want to disengage. I want to omit myself from this stupid this system. I want to pull myself out of it. I'm done. And I'm not saying that you have to do it too. I'm not saying that you have to do it too. Because I don't want to be one of those people, the tens of thousands of these influencers who tell you this is the way that you should live because you will be happy if you do it this way. Don't listen to me. You listen to your heart. But I'm done playing this game. And let me explain to you what it means. The game is these app. I'm opening my phone right now. I have this app on my phone, TikTok. I barely use it anymore. I use it to post videos of my hamsters because the age that I grew up in, these media giants have created this normalcy where it's like, if I'm not creating, if I'm not posting, if I'm not sharing the world at least something about my life, I don't exist. That's the mindset that's been created. So you know what? I'm taking this TikTok app and I'm removing the app and I'm deleting the app off my phone. What if you can't reinstall? I don't care. It's not worth it for me. It's not worth it to me. It's not worth maybe if I jumped on it and I saw something and it was like a dog jumping up and doing something spectacular and funny that makes me laugh. It's not worth it. I can go without the laughter or seeing the silly meme dog videos if it means that I don't have to scroll past 10 videos where Mr. Joe Jensen James whatever some stupid influencer saying, guys, these 50 product hauls from Amazon will change your life. No, they won't. No, you know how they will change my life? They'll give me $5,000 in credit card debt. But at least I'll be able to have my perfect foot side scratcher that I can scratch the side of my foot for because I definitely need that. $29.99, link in bio, 10% off. 10% off. Get the foot scratcher. Plus the other 49 products. Why not? You know what? You have your credit card spending limit of $6,000. You could just spend $5,000. You still have $1,000 left. All the products are linked in the description on my store page that you need. Like, the amount of just information we've been inundated with in this lifestyle that we're expected to have is insane. Most people don't go on a beautiful tropical vacation multiple times a year. Not even once a year is like, that's a nice thing to have. But then you see these people, these men and women and other people who get on here and they take pictures and videos of themselves. I'm at the beach. And then a month later, I'm camping in Alaska, going up the mountains in Yellowstone National Park. I'm doing all this stuff. You should want to live like me. Followers, my 30,000 followers. Oh, you should live like me. Oh, by the way, on this Yellowstone trip, I'm wearing my brand new hiking boots that I got from Timberland, and I have a product link. We have been inundated with this idea, this lifestyle creep of, I want to appear rich, and that's it. That's all that matters. As long as everything about me that appears on this, as long as everything about me that appears on this gives this impression that I'm living well, that I'm rich, that I'm doing well financially, that I'm taking vacations and I'm having a good time, and my relationship is going well, I have a ton of friends. As long as all of that is what people see on here, then nothing else matters, right? That's what we've been convinced to believe. So much of the mainstream web is so corporate, so manipulative. Yeah, it's uber consumerist. It is uber consumerist. How much stuff do we need to be happy? How many pairs of jeans does one person realistically need? How many pairs of shoes does one person realistically need? How many tennis shoes do you need? Do you even go running? Do you even play basketball? Are you even active? If the answer is yes, then one pair. You don't need a blue pair and a green pair and an orange pair and a high performance pair versus a high jump pair. 1. I'm done playing this game. I'm done playing this. I'm disengaging. And I'm not going to tell you that you have to do this. I'm not going to tell you that you have to do this. But I'm sick of it. This is it's a giant pyramid scheme. Don't trust anyone on this. Unless you know this person, you're speaking with them, they're your friend. Don't trust them. They don't have your best interest in mind. They don't. These people who are making this content are looking out for themselves. And I get it. Like, we're in late stage capitalism. It's tough. It's hard. Like, everyone's hustling. Like, I'm not saying these creators are evil. I'm not saying these people on Instagram selling you their hashtag ad crap is evil. I'm not saying they're evil. Everyone has to make it. I understand. I get it. I used to work in sales. I worked in sales and I convinced people to buy things too. And sometimes they didn't really need it, but I still did it. And maybe I'm a little evil for that, but I can sleep at night with that knowledge. I can sleep at night. So I'm not blaming those people. But it deeply upsets me that this is treated as normal. This is treated as okay and normal, and there's nothing we don't see anything immoral about it, right? There's nothing immoral about it. Right? Summer dress versus winter scarves. They come in 9 colors. 5 of which are limited edition and will go away if you don't get them. They're limited drops. They're never coming back. What are you going to do without these scarves? What if your burgundy scarf doesn't match your brown high heels? What if your Harley Davidson motorcycle doesn't match your helmet? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What if, I have an idea. What if you get what you need? You use what you need? What if, instead of forcing yourself to take that selfie with the new scarf, to show the world that you exist, that you own things, that you have money, even though you really don't. What if you didn't post that picture? What if instead more of us made an effort to make choices for us, for ourselves, and not post it? You see a shirt that you love so much. I'm not going to be, I'm done telling people the way they're supposed to live. So you can either follow this advice or you can throw it out the window. It's not going to impact me. But maybe you see that shirt that you love and you get it and you never post a picture of yourself wearing it, never a video of yourself wearing it. You just wear it because it makes you happy, and that's it. And what you'll find is over time, if you start to live your life in that way, you can escape this system. You can slowly start to deconstruct this stupid idea that you have to continue upping the ante, upping the wardrobe, getting more items, recycling out old ones. I have a shirt that I purchased a couple of years back. It's been in a lot of my videos. It's a white shirt, has a black print on it. And I could get more similar shirts. I could get shirts that are a bit different. So that next time I appear at ToonFest or at a convention or on someone else's video or on my stream or my video, that I look different than before. Or I could just wear that favorite shirt timelessly and be happy and not have to put my finances at risk. There's a product for everything. There's a product for everything. It's actual insanity. There's soap for your face. There's soap for your hands. There's soap for your bikini area. There's soap for your armpits so they stink less. There's soap for your laundry. There's soap for your dishes. But don't use the dish soap on the hands because that soap's not the same. How about we stop obsessing over this stuff and just start being, let's just stop. Let's get out of this. I know I'm speaking in disjointed sentences, and I know I'm not making a grand point. I know I'm retreading the same ground. But let's get out. Let's step back. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this era where we were selling our lives. Let's get out of this habit where people have to see what we're doing. That because all of our friends are posting their meals, their expensive meals that they can totally afford, guys, and their new jackets and sweaters every single winter, new every time. Maybe we don't post ours. Or you do. Maybe you've had the same winter coat for 7 years and it's still holding up. And instead of making that brand new product post or showing to the world your new jacket, you take that coat of 7 years, you put it on, you take a picture, and you say, enjoy my life. That I can get behind. Then I'll follow your account. I'll stick around. But you know what I'm going to do? First of all, I'm going to do this right now on stream because I want it to be completely known about. Because this is one, I should have done this so long ago. How do I do this? Twitter! X! The everything app. Where is it? Where's settings and privacy? Your account. Let's see. Account information. I'm privating my Twitter. I'm privating it so that I stop feeling the need to post about my life. Why do I need to? What do I gain from it? What do I gain from having to sit there and go, oh, I need to be funny today. I need to be funny today, or I need to say something profound, because I used to do that in 2020. I would say motivational shit. Oh, I don't have anything funny. I don't have anything motivational. Oh, I'm stressing out about it. I'm stressing out about it. Oh, I got less likes on this post because it wasn't about Toontown. I got less likes on this post. Now I'm going to feel bad about myself. How about I just don't? How about I just stop that part of my life? Huh, that sounds kind of nice. Yeah, it does. I don't know how to do this. Security and account access? I don't know how to do this. But I will. Private. Come on, let me go private. No results for private. Okay. See if you can figure it out. Yeah. How dare you post your ramen? I'm sorry for, you can't do it for a mobile app? Okay. Thank you. I will do it though. I will do it. I will private it. I don't need it. And listen, everyone's situation is different. Some people need certain apps or otherwise. Some people need certain apps in order to be able to keep their social lives. Like, Like Discord is a great one. Like to talk to your friends. Like I'm not going to be the guy who says, "Stomp out all your social media and you'll be a happy guy. Go be a farmer and don't engage with that internet. Don't even turn on a screen." That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying, let's get to a point where we don't have to hit post on everything, on every meal, on every outfit. Because you know what? You know what? No matter how many sweaters you owned, no matter how many different scarves you wear, no matter how many Fortnite skins you own, we're all going to the same place. And that's the cemetery. Oh, yeah, wow, that's so dark. No, listen up. Listen. No. Listen. My point. Enjoy your life. And don't feel like you have to play by these stupid rules. Enjoy your life. Make good decisions. Because you, with your 7-year-old winter jacket, and Miss pretty blonde hair, amazing influencer with her wool coat, or Mr. Guy Tech Bro with his $50 million PC, both of them are going to end up in the ground one day, just like you. After they live their life, they'll be in the ground. And they'll be forgotten one day. You'll be forgotten one day. And it's sad. I understand. It can be sad. It can be disheartening. But please focus on my words. Focus on what I'm saying. You don't need to live the high life. You can have such an amazing, fulfilling, happy life without buying the scarves, without buying the jackets. You can save your money so that you don't have to suffer, so that you don't have the debt, so that you can buy the things that you truly need. You know, like one day your health's not going to be so great, and you might need certain medical procedures. Imagine if you didn't have the money for those things because you bought 7 jackets that don't fit you anymore because your metabolism slowed down as you aged. And now those jackets are out in a landfill polluting our planet, never to decompose because they're plastic, nylon. What happens then? What happens then? I think we have been tricked. I think we've been tricked that we cannot be happy unless we have a surplus of physical items or a surplus of all sorts of luxuries or a surplus of reckless spending. You're in your 20s. You're young. You can always make the money back. Go to Peru. Go to Peru now. What's that? You have to put it on your credit card? That's okay. Go to Peru while you're 25, because if you go when you're 40, you're not going to be able to hike as much in Peru. You're not going to be able to post as much about your beautiful skincare routine. Oh, well, dude. What's going to Peru and putting myself $20,000 in credit card debt? Or a home-cooked meal with the person I love most, with me, watching a movie in our pajamas. I know which one I'm picking. I know which one is going to be better for my future and my present. And my present. Like, I'm done. Yeah. No, I'm seriously, I'm backing out of the whole buy more, buy the best. Listen, I'm going to get personal. I'm gonna open up a little bit and get personal because I've been doing a lot of criticizing of the system. I'm gonna get a little personal. I've had a bad reckless spending habit my whole life. I used to be someone who wanted to own a different color hoodie for every occasion. I used to be someone who would just need something of every color. I have, for the past 3 years, I've been upgrading my iPhone every year because I justified it because I was working in the industry. I was working in the cell phone industry. And I'm like, well, that's my justification. I need to have the best. I need to have the best one. And I've still been carrying that with me of I need to have the best. If I'm going to buy a camera lens, it needs to be made by the same manufacturer as my camera. It needs to be the best, absolute, top tier specs. If I buy a mattress, which I did recently, it has to be, oh, the brand has 4 different mattresses. The basic, the intermediate, the expert, and then the amazing pro, which is so much money. Oh, I have to have the pro. I need the top tier. I need the top tier. I put myself into that trap where I believed I always needed the most luxurious version of everything. Don't even get me started on how many hundreds of dollars I've spent on these glasses because I really like them. But I've gotten to a point where I'm just like, I have like 4 or 5 pairs now. That's a lot of money. And because of a lot of social media influence, because of the way I've grown up, I feel like I have this thing to prove, not just to myself, because if it was to myself, it wouldn't really matter as much, to prove to other people that I can afford nice things. Then I could afford the best of the best. To create this narrative to the internet that things are much better for me than they actually are. But you'll never know that. You'll never know that. Well, here's the truth. Things aren't great for me right now. I'm doing awfully money-wise because of my own stupid decisions. I'm not going to blame the world for that. I had an amazing job that I threw away due to immaturity. And I'm not going to get to the specifics on that, but I did. I learned a lot of lessons from that. So now I am barely making ends meet by delivering food, by door dashing, which has not been fun. By the way, thank you everyone who's been subscribing and the super chats. I appreciate it. You don't need to do that. You don't. It's hard to talk about this stuff, but just, it's very helpful. But in 2025, with the financial situation that we're all in, if you can't afford a sub to me, please get rid of it. Please. If you are barely making ends meet, this is not the place for your 5, 6, whatever. Don't do it. I understand what it's like to be going through a tough financial situation. I don't even have it as bad as a lot of people out there. You know, I went to college and my parents paid for all of my education. That's a privilege not a lot of people have. I digress. I don't want to get off the point. I'm done posting my life. I'm going to live a lot more privately. Because if my life only has meaning, or if I only exist if I'm showing up on people here, then I'm getting out of that mindset. I want to get to a place where I feel perfectly happy and content, where I'm living for me and not the stupid little thumbs ups or the hearts. I'm disengaging, not only from posting, but also from engaging. Like the Instagrams and the TikToks and all the shit is like, I'm not going cold turkey on my phone. Oh, I'm not going to use my phone, guys. I am just, if I ever see any creator with a sponsored product that it's pretty apparent that they don't, like it's like some ad read or whatever, I'm blocking them and moving on. That's as simple as that. If they pitch me some 40 Amazon products, I'm blocking them. 10 life hacks you can't live without involving products and services, blocked. 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 And it's not me trying to disrespect these people. It's not me trying to disrespect these people. Good, they can do what they want. I get it. I've been a salesman. That's what they're doing. They're being salesmen. But what I hate the most about it is the perpetuated lies that are going to fucking destroy Generation Alpha, by the way. Listen, I know millennials are fucked. I know Gen Z, us, are fucked. Gen Alpha, they're good as much done. I feel for them. Because they are starting to enter teenagehood, like the oldest of Gen Alpha are entering teenagehood, where they're going to pick up this shit and see the 50 makeup products that they need and the 50 Amazon products that they need and cooking gadgets that are going to change the way they cook. And I feel bad for them because it's the system is so meticulously set up so that it is so hard to get out of it. And that's why I'm not going to tell you all to be like, hey, you all need to get off social media, stop posting your life, stop engaging with creators who do the blah, blah, ABC. I'm not going to tell you you need to do that because I understand that's a really hard thing to do. And I'm also not going to virtue signal and say, hey, guys, I'm getting off so much social media. I'm disengaging. Look at how advanced I am, and you should look up to me. That's a part of the same fucking lie. Do you realize that I'm probably going to fucking relapse and maybe re-download some of these apps, or I'm going to probably not fully, that's the thing. I'm not perfect. My bed hasn't been made in weeks. I have shit lying around that I don't need. I'm not perfect. And that feels good to say. It feels good to say. Because it's like, that's the thing about this social media thing. It's like a big secret. It's this big secret of, no, I'm always well lit. My hair never has flyaways. I'm a human. Hi, fellow human here. Fellow human here. I'm not all put together. I don't have everything in order. I don't. Most people don't. Especially the people who act like they do. The people who show you on social media that everything is put together. Everything is put together. Don't believe that shit for a second. Don't believe it for a second. Just block it. Block everyone. Block everyone. Oh, do it. It's going to make... Just block it. Just block. And it's not personal. It's not personal. It's not personal, dude. like, I know it feels that way, but when you see these people on Costa Rica vacations and they have their sponsored posts, block and move on, and you will thank yourself. You will thank yourself. And I'm proud of you all for embracing the fact that, yeah, you're a mess, that you don't have things put together, that you're a disaster. Oh, surprise. Guess what that does? That makes you more relatable in a real way. Not this like hashtag stupid relatable way that people use to make a profit on social media. Let's remove profit from everything. Let's just stop doing shit for money. Like, obviously, do your job, blah, 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 whatever. But like, let's stop doing the fake shit for money. And listen, I'm not making a lot of sense right now. That's the whole thing. But like, but I'm done. I'm done buying the new jackets. I'm done buying the new shoes. The special extreme arch support. I'm done. I'm stepping out of this stupid system, this game. I'm done. And it feels so fucking good to say that. And I will relapse. I will buy shit that I don't need. I will. Because I'm not perfect. And I'm not going to expect myself to be perfect. And I'm going to stop blaming myself for everything. I've recently been going extremely eco-friendly. But it's important to keep in mind, the planet is not fucked because we're not recycling all of our shit. The planet is fucked because the rich assholes who don't care about anything and are laying off workers so that their stock price goes up. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. And again, I recommend you do the same, but I'm not going to tell you how you need to live your life. Support small businesses. Stop shopping at Walmart. Stop shopping on Amazon. Cancel your Amazon Prime subscription. Stop buying single-use plastics. Stop buying single-use anything disposable, really, if you can help yourself. Turn on ad block for everything. Ad block the fuck out of Facebook. You pirate. Yeah. Pirate shit. Do it. Don't fucking give a cent to Adobe. I said it. If a company is publicly traded on the stock market, support them as little as fucking possible. We all unfortunately need these. Like, even from like a professional standpoint, if you're trying to apply for jobs or if you have a job and someone is sending you an email, these are inevitable. I get it. But in like the Apple, publicly traded company, giant multi-billion whatever. Sometimes you're going to have to make exceptions. I get it. But buy shoes from small companies. Stop buying Nikes. Stop buying Nikes. Upgrade your phone when your old one is completely kaput. Upgrade your laptop or your computer when that thing is totally kaput. Cancel as many subscriptions as you... Yeah, Gavin, completely correct. Subscription services are horrible. Yeah, we're done. Done with that. Cancel as many subscriptions as possible. There you go, Aaron. There you go. Not only is it better for your wallet, it's better for the planet. That's one less foam that'll eventually end up in a fucking landfill. I could go. Listen. I'm trying to stay on topic, which the topic is fuck late stage capitalism. But I've been making very big steps in my life to be a lot more eco-friendly. I don't want to get too off topic, but yeah, I don't like being wasteful. And sure enough, going on your 50 Amazon products for your foot scratcher, back scratcher, new scarf is horrible for the environment and your wallet and your fucking credit card debt. Stop sacrificing your future self for happiness now. Do a no-buy year. Do a no-buy year. What's that? I'm not saying do it now. Do it when the time is right for you. But try this thing. Maybe do a no-buy 6 months. Whatever. Do what works. But basically, in a no-buy year, you only buy essentials for an entire year. So food, bills, housing, stuff like that. Water, your bills, like pet food, essentials, car payment, like obviously, like existing, whatever. But don't go out and get a brand new piece of furniture. Don't go out and get a brand new appliance. Don't go out and get a brand new accessory or piece of clothing at all. Try it. Because not only will you start to separate yourself from this disgusting amount of consumerism, but you'll also save money. You'll pull yourself out of debt, or you'll prevent debt. Dude, nothing grinds my gears more. And that's good, Aaron. Not only is that good for the environment, less plane rides, but it's also better for your wallet, and it's just like you're settling in. Don't get me started on weddings and how weddings are another one of those things that are on these bullshits that weddings are designed to make us feel like royalty when most people can't afford it. I'm so off track. Nothing about this stream is cohesive, but holy shit. I'm so done. I'm done. I'm unsubscribing from almost everything that I don't need. Unsubscribing. I got rid of Amazon Prime. Fuck it. I'll do it right now. Amazon app. Get off my fucking phone. Good riddance. I'm not buying anything from Amazon anymore. Bye Amazon. Or goodbye Amazon. Goodbye Walmart. Goodbye. I'm shopping local from now on, dude. And again, I'm gonna mess up. I'm not perfect. And I'm not gonna slap myself. I'm not gonna be so hard on myself when I do eventually slip up. I'm gonna try my best, and that's what's good. Because I know for a fact they're doing a lot fucking better than a lot of people who don't give a shit. Who don't give a shit about the future generations. Who don't give a shit that the distribution of wealth is worse than it's ever been. That just because all the stocks are going up, just because the economy is doing great, doesn't mean it's great for you and me and normal people. It's great for the enemy. The enemy are the rich elite conglomerates. They're the enemy. They're the enemy. It's not you. It's not you for falling victim to the Walmart schemes and the low prices of Amazon and the 2-day shipping. It's not your fault. You are not the enemy. It's not even most, like you said, some of them are evil, but it's not even the stupid celebrity influencers who are getting you to do your home makeover or to buy your fucking dress for your wedding. That's $20,000. We have one enemy, and it is the extremely wealthy. There is not a single individual person on this planet should have more than $10 million. I would love to see a world one day where that is no longer the case. Nobody needs that much money. Nobody needs that much money. No one. You can live an extremely happy life with so much less. So, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, remember the enemy. Remember them. Stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming your neighbor. We need to work together. We need to come together. Because they are the enemy out there. Those rich fucks who try to control everything in our lives. And I am officially stepping out of their stupid little game. Farewell. Farewell to all that stupid shit that I don't care about anymore. And again, it's not about being perfect. It's about doing your best. If I enjoy streaming, to stream, I have to either support Twitch, which is fucking Amazon, or YouTube, which is Google. That's the thing. But I'm not going to blame myself. Because I know for a damn fact that I'm going to be doing so much better than people who don't give a shit. Start giving a shit about what matters. And remember who the real enemy is. Ladies and gentlemen, and other of all my friends. I want you to remember this. I'm not ashamed that I had this stream. I'm not ashamed that I crashed out in front of everybody. Not ashamed at all. I'm not embarrassed. I'm happy. I'm happy that you guys know that I'm struggling financially, that my room is messy, my bed's not made, that my hair often is not looking great, that these lights are fucking fake. It's all fake. I'm happy to reveal that I'm just a person. And I'm done being public about my life. I will still stream. Of course, I'll still make YouTube videos because it's a passion. I do it because I enjoy it. But you will not fucking catch me being that influencer who wants to siphon away your money and your life. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Go fucking treat yourself. Ideally to something that is necessary to your life and is not a frivolous expense that you will